Escutem o rugido do leão!
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? His love has tortured you, and it tortures us. Years had passed since she left her father. She thought she could defy them. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. The curse cannot be. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Believed in you.
Oh dear. Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only. What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything except for a giantess they found in a cave. "Balder was never my friend," she says. "Let Hel keep what she has." The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to Hel. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're not special. She thinks she can
They mean nothing.
be special.
It's a waste of time.
It could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just toying.
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Be the first time.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
He's the reason she's alive at all. You're cursed. You have no chance for love now.
Nobody will love you again.
Ever again. You let him stray. You should have listened to your father when you were young. We still have no time for this. Speed up. Was it worth the trials to distract you?
Alive and Dillian.
Set you up and they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
It's laughing at you. What if they take you
No closer to Dillian.
out, Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way?
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it?
The curse strangled you just like it strangled him.
Dillian! It's not safe. You're going to fall.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld,
You're going to fall.
and dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbal.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Go to him. Go to him. That's it. Quicker.
Quicker.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Breathe. Be very, very careful. You've come this far, don't let it slip away. It's a narrow bridge, and there's a long way to fall. There he is. Be careful.
Go to him. Go to him.
That's it. Quicker.
Oh, no!
Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take everything.
They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
You think they want your body, they want your soul.
They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore.